Time for Who's Cappin with the Morning Hustle.
All right, so we're going to get into who's capping. And who's capping, y'all already know. It's who's been lying to us, who's been spinning us, who's been BSing us. And if this ain't BS, I don't know what is. So I would just say it seems like for us black people, we are constantly reminded how little America cares about us. And let's talk about it. So when the coronavirus started spreading, before we knew the damage it would cause the world, there was a rumor going around saying that black people can't get the virus. Y'all remember that? So, ironically, a few weeks later, we learned that not to be true at all, as our communities began suffering greatly and black people began dying at higher rates than any other race. Now, there was a phrase I heard being thrown around lately, and it was, we're in this together, right? So they slowly start to open America back up, and all we see now are these disgusting, disturbing videos of our people getting beaten like animals for not wearing masks and gunned down in the street for simply jogging, opposed to other races that are handed tickets and given warnings and free masks. I can't see that phrase being any more untrue right now, but here's some truth. What we are witnessing today is modern day lynchings. And what does being together inside matter if we don't stand together everywhere else? Ahmaud Arbery was hunted down and slaughtered, a human being, in broad daylight, and it was only for simply being black. He didn't stand a chance against these white men with guns, and you know why? Because that was not his intentions. Ahmaud was well respected with athletes, and especially in football, and he loved to run, and that's all he wanted to do, and that's all he went out there to do that day was run. And all that was taken away because of two men who deemed this man guilty for simply being black. They said they fear for their lives. But then they say our lives matter. But what about Ahmaud's? Why ask why these men did this and how they got away without being charged? Because we all know the truth is simply because Ahmaud was black and they were not. So y'all are all so scared of black people. Well, guess what? To me, it's even scarier being black. Because you never know how or when your beautiful black face may be the target of hate or on the front page of a newspaper saying you caused somebody to fear for their life. That's not fair, that's hate. And you should, it's just crazy. You should be in fear with us. It's not okay to go for a jog in your own neighborhood, but it's perfectly fine to shop at your local grocery store in a Klan outfit with a white hood. We asked them to remove the hood, they said. A group that's known for hate you greet with understanding, but a plain dressed black man is the scary thing. The Muslims with the hijab is a terrorist, but the white supremacists with an assault weapon, they're called nice people. Now I can only imagine if three black men chased down a white boy and filmed murdering him. Could y'all imagine that? Nope. We get arrested and charged for crimes we don't even commit. And if you don't believe me, you could just ask the exonerated five. So me, I run with Ahmaud Arbery, Sean Reed, Douglas Lewis, who's another man whose story hasn't quite circulated yet, but he too lost his life this past Friday. He had no weapon. He was no threat. He was actually exchanging information after he was hit in an accident, and he was killed in cold blood because the murderer, a white man, fled, and he said, guess what, y'all? What y'all think he said?
I was afraid of my life.
He feared for his life. Even though the murderer, the name Anthony Trigaletti, he was actually the one with the weapon, and Douglas had none. I'm beyond tired. We're beyond tired. We're tired of living in fear. We're tired of dying. We're tired of watching our people die. We're tired of our friends and family dying. And all this because we're black. If we're in this together, prove it now. Stand up and get justice for these black men. Friday would have been Ahmaud's 26th birthday, 26. He was born on Mother's Day, and now his mother does not have a reason to celebrate this Sunday. He deserves justice. The family deserves justice. Everybody needs to pick up their phone and call 770-800-0689 and demand that these men are charged with the murder for this kid. This shit has me in tears. I can't even believe it. Call, email, protest, whatever we got to do. You can get your updates at runwithmod.com. But we can't let these murderers run free, y'all, because it's clear we're not in this together if we're killing each other. America, shame on you. We got to do better. I'm L'Oreal. That's who's capping.
We are the morning hustle.